Hi, my name is David Baker. I'm a fisheries biologist here with Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife. And today what we're wanting to show you is how to process your trout to get it ready to be cooked. So what we have is a couple examples here. We're going to go over a couple different ways. One, we're going to fillet the first one and show you what that process looks like. And then we're also going to leave one that you can cook whole, just to give you some options once you get home with your catch. First process we're going to do is actually just do a boneless fillet. So what you'll do is you'll take your trout, you'll want to lay it out on a cutting board. You want a fillet knife. And you'll make your first cut as you'll pick this pectoral fin up and make your first cut straight down behind the fin and the gills. What you'll do, you'll just take your time. You'll want to nice and easy is just kind of make a cut straight down until you feel your knife blade touch the spine of the fish. Once you get to the spine of the fish, you'll want to rotate your blade to where it's parallel with your cutting surface, and you'll work your way all the way to the base of the tail. So let's do that now. I'm down to the spine. I'm going to turn my knife. You will feel a few bones, and that'll be as you go through the rib cage. Once you get about halfway back, you will feel that stop, and then you'll just slide your knife down that spine, and it'll be boneless. At this point, again, stop at the base of the tail, leave it connected. As you remove the skin, this connection point will help you hold the fillet. Take your knife, and you're going to kind of work at a 45-degree angle down to the skin. Once you get to the skin, you'll want to flatten out kind of to the parallel with the surface of your cutting board, and it'll separate the meat from the fish's skin. Again, just take your time, just work down it. When you get to the top, you'll have a nice fillet. You still have the rib cage that you'll need to remove. So what you'll do is just lay it back down, cut around that rib cage. It'll separate from your fillet. And what that leaves you with is a nice boneless fillet that you can take inside and cook. The only thing I would do at this point is I would just make sure you rinse it really good. It's not a bad idea just to kind of rub your fingers to make sure you didn't miss any of the ribs. So that's how you process a boneless trout fillet. Now the other option that you have, especially depending on the size of your fish, just to conserve a little bit more meat, is you may actually want to cook the fish whole. So we'll go over that process. Again, it's another kind of a quick and easy process. First thing that I do is this trout does have scales. They're small, and they kind of lay back towards the tail. So if you'll run your knife blade towards the head, and what you'll do is you're going to remove the scales from the fish. The main reason for doing this is this: you just don't want all the scales in your fillet when you're cooking it. So you'll just do this. You want to get all the way up onto the back, all the way up to the base of the head, and also go ahead and get down. Make sure you get all the way down onto the belly. Again, this is the process you'll use for both sides of the fish. This side's done. Now you'll take the fish, flip it over, and you'll repeat the process on the other side. The next thing you want to do is come in behind the pectoral fin, hold it up out of the way, and you'll see the back of the gills. You want to cut straight down and remove the head of the fish. So you'll feel the blade go through the spine, and you'll remove the head. You'll pick your fish up. I like to hold it belly up. Insert your knife blade in the body cavity, and you just want to make a slit all the way back down to the anal fin. What that does is that opens that body cavity up, and at that point you can do is just put your finger in, and you can remove all the fish's guts. When you get inside, you may have to make another pass just to remove the last little bit remaining bit. Then what you do at this point is you wash that body cavity out where it's nice and clean, and now your fish is ready to be cooked as a whole fish. So that's two different ways. Again, a boneless fillet, and then you can cook the whole fish with skin on, and then you can just pick the meat off of the bones when it's done. So today we went over a couple different ways on how to process your trout, filleting and cooking the fish whole. Hopefully this works out well for you in your next adventure. Don't forget, here in Kentucky, make sure if you're going to harvest trout, you do purchase your trout permit. You need that along with your fishing license. Good luck and good fishing.